I've progressed a lot in so many different things that I don't know what to give up. Good evening, guys. I have a lot to tell you today, but first we have our workout class in 11 minutes and I don't want to be late, so let's go. We're actually going to be trying Pilates today. I know I've done Reformer, which is Pilates using machine. Is that right? I don't still know if I'm saying that right. But today we're just doing Pilates on a mat. But I'm confused if I'm at the right place because my GPS brought me to a hotel. So I think the class that I signed up for using ClassPass is a class, or rather a gym in a hotel. Let's go and see if I'm at the right place. If not, this is going to be very embarrassing. All right, let's go. Okay, so we found the place. It actually is inside of the hotel. They give anyone who's not a member this wristband to wear so they know that you're not a stranger who's just wandered up here. Okay, that was very interesting. I've never taken mat Pilates before, so this was definitely a first. Can't really complain, and I don't have anything else to compare it to. We used this ball that was about 3/4 inflated for majority of the exercises we did, and it was great. The one thing I will say is my neck hurts because for a good 10 minutes, I think, when we did core exercises, I didn't feel it in my core. I just felt it in my neck, and I kept trying. I was like, okay, loosen my neck and try to engage my core, and I was literally trying to like tighten my core, but I don't know. And I've had this problem before. Can someone tell me what I'm doing wrong? Okay. How do I take this off? Okay, so the other thing I wanted to say was I realized how important sleep is, says the person who's very sleep deprived right now. I've concluded, and I feel like we already know this, the reason why I stay up is because I think too much about stuff. And I have to change that. And trust me, I've tried. I try to read. I try to like wind down and give myself 2 or 3 hours. In that time, I'm calm for a little bit, and then all of a sudden, as soon as my brain is relaxed, I feel like I get so many thoughts racing through my head. I think part of the problem of me not sleeping is I just think that I do too much. That's the real problem here. In my mind, I'm like, what if that thing doesn't work? Let's just say one thing. And I'm like, what if that thing doesn't work? So it's better to have many options. But then I'm so overwhelmed, right? But now I've come to a point where I've progressed a lot in so many different things that I don't know what to give up. I just feel like I've put in time and effort to so many little things. Not little things, they've become big things. And if I stop, then I'm gonna lose all the momentum and, the skills. Or maybe not. Perhaps if I just stopped and focused on one thing, then it would be the best that it could be. But now my dilemma is I don't know which thing to let go of because I have a lot of things I've been doing and growing over the past few years. And I've realized trying to keep it all going is clearly not helping me mentally, and it's affecting me physically. It's not just that I have these thoughts, it's literally affecting my body and unable to sleep. It's literally causing me hair loss. Like, that's not okay. So I think what we're gonna have to do is literally sit down and really see what we could give up, because this is not sustainable. I know I'm just saying things right now, and you're probably like, what things? When I have the energy to, I'll walk you through it if you want to know. But something has to. This is just not sustainable. If I keep going like this, this is not sustainable. I'm just going to constantly be burnt out every few months. I understand there is this want and need and desire to be successful and make it and, achieve things, but at what cost? And perhaps if I did focus on one thing, maybe I would just achieve something or get very good at one thing much faster, right? So I forgot what I was going to say. Perhaps my fear is if I stop the thing, the momentum is going to stop and die down, right? And then I would have lost all the work I put into growing something because I just like let it go. But let's shift the way I think. I was also thinking about this today on my drive home. I feel like recently I've been overwhelmed. So I've been having more negative thoughts. But I'm going to try to reframe this positively. If I let go of certain things I have on my plate, when I go back and revisit one at a time, one thing at a time, perhaps it will just be better because I can come in with fresh, innovative ideas and an outlook and perspective on that thing, opposed to just trying to do the bare minimum to get by, or just not giving it my all, right? So this is just, I'm just sharing this because I want this to be a note to myself. And perhaps tomorrow we will further expand and explore on this idea, or we won't, depending on how I feel. But I think it's 9 o'clock or something, I don't know. I am going to shower and get to bed. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We are on day 17 of 30. We are almost done. Good night. I will see you tomorrow.